In this video, we're going to demonstrate a potential scenario for community energy groups using LAEP lines to support identification of ground mount solar projects. So let's first go in as our community energy group user. Next, we'll select ground mount solar to activate some of the relevant data layers and tool features. So for the purposes of this demonstration, let's assume that the community energy group is looking to deploy 5 to 15 megawatts of ground mount solar on 20 acres of land that is lower than class 3 and within 500 meters of an 11 kilovolt substation connection point. So the first thing we want to do is show me ground mount solar layers. I want to zoom in a little bit. Next, we want to add our network connection points. So we use the layers menu option, expand network layers, and we select primary substation locations. Now I'm just going to turn off the primary substation supply areas just to help us see the data a little bit more clearly on this image. The other part of the criteria is to look at agricultural land. So let's turn on our agricultural land classification, and I'm just going to move that data layer to the bottom so that it sits underneath our network connection points. I'm going to apply a filter to the agricultural land classification. So in this case, we're going to exclude land that is grade 1, 2, or 3. So we'll look at grade 4 land, non-agricultural, and urban land. And then we'll apply that filter. We may also want to look at sites that are only less than 15 megawatts in capacity. So there's a pre-built filter for that, and we can turn that on, activate that now on the right-hand side. So now we're left with some of the potential areas we see in yellow. If we look at the legend, this is grade 4 land, probably the land we're interested in. So we'd like to look at grade 4 land that is close to network connection points. Potential site here on the border of northwest Leicestershire. Here you can see the network connection point here. Grade 4 agricultural land in yellow in the background, and our suitable ground mount solar sites are the orange colour over the top of our agricultural land classification. So if we look at a couple of sites here, this one for example, potential to generate almost 2,000 megawatt hours across approximately 0.03 square kilometres of suitable land, and that's enough to power over 100 homes for a year. Estimated cost to develop that site with ground mount solar would be around £1.6 million. There's another nearby site, slightly larger, over 3,500 megawatt hours per year, 0.06 square kilometres, and that's enough to power over 300 homes for a year, and the estimated development cost there would be around £3 million. So let's just check if these sites would meet our criteria for distance to the network connection point. Just going to zoom in a little bit. Let's start on our network substation and see that we are approximately 70 meters till we enter the site. So that's good. That's less than 500, of course. And we could look at the further site, do the same, measure to a nearby point, and see that's also within our 500 meter goal. So both sites are appropriate, meet the criteria for community energy group needs. So in a few simple steps, and with that clear criteria and purpose, we've been able to identify potential project opportunities, which mean we can quickly move to the next steps, which may include engagement with the local stakeholders and with potential investors.